Have you ever been in a relationship with someone who only talks about themselves? Have you ever had a friend that, they never asked you questions? It was always about what was going on in their life or what they wanted you to do. Yeah, how far did that relationship go? Probably not very far. And to be honest with you, when I look at businesses and what they're doing, this is the number one mistake that I'm seeing happen when companies think of marketing. So I own an ad agency in Austin, Texas. We do digital marketing, the whole gamut of conversion from people who don't know you all the way through their recurring customers. One of our clients just invested $3,000 and we generated $45K in revenue with a campaign. And in the last 18 months, what we've seen is that marketing has changed more than it has in the last 10 years. We're in the middle of what I call a webvolution, which means it used to be good enough to have a sign on a street corner and have it say pharmacy, and people would walk through the door and buy a product. But these days, that's not enough. It's much more complicated, but it's also simple. Because in this era of user-generated content, with the proliferation of media, with the fragmented choices that customers have with their time, they could be watching Netflix, they could be watching primetime TV, they could be listening to a podcast, watching IGTV, engaging with someone in a LinkedIn pod, or doing something with their family. Time has become the asset. And because of individualized, specialized identities that people have, they're spending their time differently. So what that means for us is that we need to be asking questions. And instead of broadcasting, which customers don't want, this generation has had more marketing messages projected at them than any other generation on the planet. What that means is they're not looking for someone talking at them from a platform. They're looking for someone who's talking to them and then listening. Just like that friend that you used to have that would only talk about themselves, people tune out. So my question to you is, when was the last time that you had a one-on-one conversation with one of your clients or customers? When was the last time that you actually sat down and said, hey, what do you need? What are you looking for? What are your frustrations? And how can I help you move past those? I'm not saying that we need to alter every single process or product for them. What I am saying is that we need to be meeting needs and fulfilling needs and providing value and reward in relationship rather than just yelling at them through a microphone or just wanting them to get to a point so that we can take their money. The people that will reap the most in this generation will employ one tactic really well. They'll have to be good at several other things, but the best, most profitable businesses that I see, and we're talking like Apple, Microsoft, you name big labels, they do this. They listen. Did you know at Apple, the first 2 weeks of an executive's stay with the company, they're spent in the support area. It's so they can hear the actual needs and frustrations of the consumer, because this is a relationship. They have power too. Consumers can vote with their money and their time and their loyalty. And what you want to be doing is building relationship. Listen and answer. It's a call and response, two-way table. So yeah, as a business owner, what are you doing that's allowing you to listen? What structures do you have in place? Email sequences, chat bots, simple question. Ask them binary, simple questions. Hey, are you still interested in doing X deal with me? Do you still need this need fulfilled? Just follow up with people. You'll be amazed at the conversations that follow and the opportunities that are presented to you. roll this out, test this out, and come back and tell me how it goes. We employ this. We love it. Not just because, it causes more transactions for us. It does. But because we're actually in relationship with people. We're not shouting at them. We're engaging with them. And that's really what customers want.